Hello, it's Philip Taylor from Richmond Green Chambers, and this is a YouTube review of a book that I've seen recently about Tom Bingham, Lord Bingham. This is the book. It's from Oxford University Press, Tom Bingham and the Transformation of the Law. It's edited by Mads Endernes and Duncan Fairgrieve. It's 900 pages long. It's got a lot of comments from colleagues about this man. Lord Bingham's an interesting man, and I've written a review on Flickr with my wife. What I have got, and what you'll see on YouTube as well, is the written review. And this is what we're saying. We've given it the title, A Life in the Law, Richly Lived and Enriching Others. And let me start off by saying that this volume, heavy one, very detailed, is a tribute to Lord Bingham, recognised as he is internationally, as well as in the UK, as being one of the most influential judges in the 20th century through his judicial and academic work during an historic period which has seen much turbulence, controversy and change. During his remarkable career, Bingham's held a succession of very important judicial functions. Two of the most senior offices, Master of the Rolls and Lord Chief Justice, followed by the highest judicial office in the UK, that of Senior Law Lord as we then had them, and an honour by Her Majesty with the Order of Knighthood of the Garter. Through his scholarly writing he was influential in the early 1990s in arguing in favour of UK incorporation of the European Human Rights Convention into our statutes, and later for the creation of the UK Supreme Court. So this book has actually brought together, as a piece of history if you like, more than 50 essays written either by colleagues who've known Bingham or those who've been influenced by him, whether in academia or legal practice. We think the result is truly diverting, revealing and enlightening, equally for the practitioner or indeed the general reader. Certainly the biographical sketch, the early years section in the introduction, complete with photographs, I won't show you them but they're there, is a riveting read. So even as a schoolboy, Tom Bingham revealed himself as an intellectual and academic prodigy, later to develop into a polymath with a formidable range of interests, ambitions and achievements. He's the son of two doctors, one of them his mother, an American who'd grown up on a ranch in California. He displayed an array of talents which could have taken him successfully in almost any direction he might have wanted to go. Very much the case of many of the people, certainly at the senior level of the legal profession at the moment. So, as students of poetry, both my wife and I were intrigued to learn, for example, of his early prowess in this sphere, winning an award at school for his poem Synth Sinai, which expressed the theme of God, revealed through the beauty and power of nature. Subsequently, despite the demands of his profession, he has always found time to write and to preside over a number of bodies, including the Hay Festival, and it's one of the losses, in our view, of modern public life that our senior judges are not called upon to make more public speeches because the clarity of Bingham's thoughts, and in fact those of his colleagues, certainly in the senior echelons, is a talent this country vastly underuses. One day, when others read this book and ones like it, the position might change and hopefully general communication of information might be improved from its current woeful state. It's the clarity of communication which I've always been very impressed with whenever I've seen senior judges give speeches. We need more of that in a more educated age. So therefore, to conclude, full of treasures of information and insight, we say the book tells, in its 900 pages, views from a number of detailed different viewpoints, the story of a life richly lived, whose judicial and academic influence has enriched the life of nations worldwide by what he said and done. In particular, you might be interested in the intriguingly worded Chapter 9. What decisions should judges not take? Here we go, The Hard Cases, written by Geoffrey Jowl. Above all, We were impressed with Nicholas Phillip's account of Lord Bingham's reputation for unfailing courtesy, especially to members of the bar who came before him, and I'm grateful for that because it can be a difficult appearance. Would that all judges were like him and we used them more in public life. We don't use them enough. They're a talent we need to use more of. Thank you very much. Bye bye.